Okay, here we are back again. This is the original console. Finally got it pulled out of my basement, and as you can see, the sawdust all over from sawdust flying all over the place from running the wood cutting. This is the console. Was in the Suburban about 2 years ago. I had a small system in there then, being able to keep the third row seating in there. So the amplifiers and such used to be mounted in here, which that is a Lexan pop-out window, and had 4 amplifiers stacked up in there, and had fans and stuff in there cooling it. 3 1-aught runs going into it or whatnot, just to kind of make sure I got enough juice going in there to keep the amps and everything running cool and not pulling too much juice there. And here's an update on the new switch panel, which I've made. It's going to go in right here on the upright above, just below the armrest console, which will be padded here once we get up that far. So here's all the wiring and soldering work that was done, and all the switches for the power windows up and down for front and rear windows. The buttons are in there for the door handle openings, as well as the lock and unlock buttons. And then it's just a mass of wire here going on down, which is going to go up front here with the drill setting, which is going to be all the relays and such. This now going to take over for the original power window switches. So it'll work out pretty good. The 2 on-off switches here are for safety for the door pops. I don't want to take a chance of riding down the road and hit one of these buttons here for the either left or right door and opening the door up, throwing either me or my passenger out on the road. So that there, with the switches, we'll be able to shut those off, and you can hit the buttons all you want, and it's not going to activate the doors till I turn them back on. It may become a nuisance with getting in and out of the vehicle when you stop and shut it off. I'm still debating on that yet. I may change ideas around, I'm not sure. So we're going to try it for now, and like we all do, trial and error. That's how we always do it. So as you can see, here's the old DIN setup, which I had before, with a Kenwood deck in there, and then a Kenwood graphic EQ that was under it. And it worked good for the time, for what I had it for. And that was my center channel setup, actually. That's the same out the other side. Ran that through a smaller amplifier just to fill in for the 6.1 at that time. So it came out pretty good. And this here actually folds open either direction, but I'm lifting it out. And of course, here's my Autotech full, I think it's a 5-way crossover unit. So that took care of all my fronts. And then the other one was mounted in the back, which is no longer there, which ran all the back channel and the subwoofer. So you get a lot of amplifiers and a lot of RCA cables going. You tend to end up with 1 or 2 of these. I'd like to do like pretty much everyone else is doing, and probably step up to the Rockford Fallsgate, the 60s that they have, the 360 I think it is, and it's all Bluetooth and seems so much better. And watch a lot of the guys on YouTube just with the adjustments and such. It just seems so much easier to do. Setups are so much easier. So like I say, it's a work in progress, and we finally do have the build started. I'm doing most of it myself. You get some help from friends or whatnot here and there, and try the best they can, but they never have the same vision that we do as the actual builder. So we try, but we'll see what happens. So this is it for now, and we'll have more to come later on. Thank you.